indefinitely with
Depending on
no
when they release it.
TBD.
Basically, what he said is that he needed to take care of his missus. She was having some problems and needed to go take care of
Stuff.
her.
Life stuff.
Um, and he's been unreliable lately because of such things. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's respectable. Family comes first.
Okay.
He didn't elaborate, and I didn't ask.
No need to. Oh, another dice tower. See, I'm getting ready for a convention next week, and I keep finding like dice towers that I'm planning on selling around the house because I've used them. Aiden, do you want me to
They
bring
have these things called boxes.
What's that?
do you want me to bring you make you one of these?
Oh, actually, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pocket one.
Oh yeah,
I can make you one.
I would like one. Yeah.
All right.
What Brandon doesn't tell us is that he has one when he's in the bathroom. So if he hears that we need to do a roll, he just unmutes long enough to roll a dice, say what he's got to, and then turn it back
Okay.
off.
Oh, you do have a box.
Yeah. This is my box of. Hopefully, we'll sell next week. I bought a whole bunch of dice from those dice bundles on Amazon, and I'm doing blind bags for them next week. I thought it'd be kind of fun. I was smart and did the opalescent and the multicolored ones in the blind bags. The basic ones I just kind of did as opens, and but same price on everything.
All right, Brendan, let's get it started.
Oh, well, hello everybody. We are starting this week's campaign with wherever we left off last week. Peter, where was that? I don't know. A
Halfway
really
to
bad version of
Daggerford.
a 1940s news guy. I was not ready
You
for
were
it.
asleep.
You always bug me. That's your job.
So where we last left off, the new crew is heading down the road towards Daggerford.
I,
They're most of the way there, probably about a half a day's journey out from it, when they come across a small encampment of with a couple of carts that are
that's where we're
overturned
gonna
and
go regular.
destroyed. Along the way there, though, they did find a couple of roguish figures and have decided to take them along for the ride because they are, after all, going in the same direction. Couldn't hurt, and they offer them pay. So there's that too. Upon further interaction with the collapse mess camp, they find that there is another person, a bird person, a corvid. No, wait, hold on. What are they called again? A corvid. Trapped. They managed to free them. They set up camp for the night. They fuck around and find out with each other a little bit, only to find themselves
It's what
asleep.
me and Steven do.
Eh, only to find themselves asleep and resting um, in various places around what's left of the camp. Mind you, the camp is just off the side of the road. It's not really hidden or anything like that. However, at the third watch, and just about the pre-dawn, Jasper, who has third watch, hears the sound of heavy horse hooves, or what he thinks are horse hooves, approaching from Waterdeep. So whomever is approaching has left in the middle of the night and made a night journey, a very risky night journey. With that being said, we now pick up with our adventurers. Jasper, you, sir, have noticed that there is a large sounding group of horses or hooves coming your direction. Sounds very heavy from the previous perception check. What would you like to do? Everyone else in the camp is asleep.
Jasper would probably shout, "Get your asses up! We got horses incoming."
Awesome. Just for the sake of waking up, can I have everybody roll initiative to see who gets to wake up first?
Do I get advantage because I'm already awake?
No, you already did. You don't gotta do it. You basically just add 20 to whatever the hell you roll, plus your initiative bonus. So you're
Okay.
like way away.
I do not have my stuff. I do not have my dice. Can someone roll for me?
You you don't have VTT up? Or
No.
He's on his phone.
oh.
He just
On my
has the phone.
Steven, roll for Aiden.
Okay. I'm gonna. All right. I'm just gonna look at your character
Yeah, go for it.
so I know what
Alright,
the
thanks.
initial if he has
Oh,
an
it's like the
initiative
plus zero.
modifier. Okay. No. Okay. So Aiden got a straight 16.
All right. Tim, what'd you roll?
Nat 20, so 25.
We got a 25 and not Texas, new guy.
Oh wow.
Treon,
Mm,
what did you roll?
Nat 20, so 24.
Okay.
Wait, I outrolled Steven.
Keep in mind, I've only got a +4 to initiative, not like the plus whatever the hell Texas had.
Yeah, that's true.
I too have rolled a 25. And what'd you
Rollies?
roll for Averill? We'll do a rollies. That's you and me, Tim.
Straight roll.
Just straight roll.
Lucky number 13.
17. I go
Dang.
first. I wake up. We're awake. Oh man, what are we waking up for? Dwarven. Fuck.
There's some big horses coming our way.
That sounds like bro.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
Do
Oh.
they have coffee on the planet you're from?
Oh, I found coffee. Trust me. I actually spent a little bit of time in candle keeping. This little pixie bitch, and she trained me how to make
God,
this coffee thing.
you know Jessup?
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
been a week with her. Actually, it's like about 2 weeks with her. She was waiting for, I think, you guys. Actually, that's fucking wild. Ah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it
Small
must be
world.
good.
I
if
love
You're
it,
drinking
Peter.
that
I
pretty
love
quick,
it.
Mike.
actually, is this a small world in comparison to other worlds you've seen?
I mean, after all, no. Still pretty
Aiden,
diverse
what's
as
your
fuck,
mom's
though. Holy
favorite
shit.
ride at Disney?
Space Mountain.
After that conversation, it should be obvious. It's Small World.
It's a
My
small world after all.
most hated ride at Disney. That is her most
I thought-
favorite.
I thought you were being ironic.
No,
I thought you were asking, like, whatever.
No, he's just
no,
being
legit,
no.
that is her favorite ride.
He's just being moronic.
Jeez. Treyon, where are you? You up in a tree again? We gotta. Do you see anything?
I don't know.
Tim would
Do
wake up
I?
at that point, right?
Yeah, Tim's up now. Yeah.
What?
Do I see anything?
And Treyon, roll a perception.
The lion guy is still in the tree. Hey, they still didn't call you cat this time.
What was that, Peter? Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he jumps out, do you think he'll land on his feet?
2 gold says he doesn't.
19 plus 6, so 25.
Oh, you absolutely see what's coming at you. From your perspective, you actually have a nice clean shot of the road coming south, and you see what looks like a group. It's a cart, a very large, heavy cart, very dark in color. I mean, then again, it is pre-dawn, so you're just getting the first wisps of light coming over the horizon. It's a very dark in color, very boxy shaped cart coming your way. It looks like it's being pulled by 4 massive draft horses. You see 2 figures sitting on it. One, you can tell in a lighter color outfit, has a lighter look about them. The other one looks kind of short, maybe dwarven, maybe halfling. Not really sure, can't tell from this distance. But they're also escorted by 8 riders, all of which are on horseback as well.
So
they look like
10.
they're heavily armored.
So 10 people total.
Yes.
And the riders are pretty like similar as far as dress. None of the riders look any different than the other 2 that are on the carriage.
They look very similar. Some of them a little wider, some of them a little taller, but for the most part, they look pretty intimidating, and they look like they're absolutely heavily armored.
All right, I'm gonna relay all that back to him from the treetop that I'm in.
Yeah. So from what you can tell, they look like they're maybe 100 feet, maybe
100 feet? That's not far.
100 yards. They're maybe about 100 yards off. From what, 100 feet is not that big at all. They look like they're about 100 yards off, and they're moving. They're not moving super fast, but they're also not moving slow either. But and that brings us to Averill and Tim. Tim, what are you doing?
I'm getting up and getting out, basically just to see what's going on. Keeping an eye on the lion guy to see if he lands on his feet or not.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna summon the spirit of my spellbook and send it forward to as far as I can to perceive what is going on.
Does your spellbook
Ooh,
talk?
that's neat.
Yes, it does.
What does it
It
sound
talks
like?
to me. I've thought about this. It can take the form of a form of like a bunch of text or something like that, or a scholar from the past. So I think I'm gonna go with the face and voice of Stephen Hawking.
Nice. Oh, I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for this.
I'm gonna send Stephen Hawking forward to report back.
Wait. Is it pre-wheelchair or post-wheelchair? I gotta know.
Post.
So would your guy be rolling around in a cart or?
No, it's just a floating face.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But he has the voice, so like
Yes,
maybe
the
he's
voice.
look like some serious motherfuckers.
Yeah, but he's like this. Okay. That's a neat feature. So you guys see this
That is cool.
tilted overhead that looks mostly dead fly off into the direction. And Jasper, since you've been listening to this, as this thing rounds the corner, you hear a whoa, and then you hear the noise of the horses stops. And Treyon, you see the group stop. Two of the riders up front break off and ride at a quicker pace than they were before up to you guys' group. Who wants to meet them?
Do it.
I'm still hiding in the tree, getting ready to jump.
Yeah, I'll go.
Sure.
Give me a stealth.
You know what? As long as they haven't seen me, I'll kind of duck into the shadows of the trees myself.
I mean, I'm already out from being on watch, and I've got a reasonably high charisma.
Okay. Tim, give me a stealth check.
Oh, shoot.
You said you were hiding.
I know.
What do you expect?
As a rogue, my stealth is not that high. Oh. It's not a 1. It's a
Like
2.
It's a 2.
So 7.
Plus,
Total of
you're
7.
fairly certain you are well hidden behind this tree that is a little too small for you.
Tree designed for a wiener dog, and Steven's like a mastiff. Sorry, Brandon.
Yeah.
Did I need to roll stealth?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I-
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because you are up a tree.
22. Dirty 22.
I'll explain that to
Right,
you later,
Admiral.
Aiden.
Does your face, your floating head thing, does it take damage?
I don't think it has a physical aspect.
It can't attack.
Oh wait, no.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, conjure forth your mind, mind of your awakened spellbook, tiny spectral object, hovering within 60 feet of you. It can see 60 feet of range. Telepathically share what it sees and hears. No, it does not. It's not a creature in the sense that it has hit points or anything like that. It's the thing of minor illusion. It's essentially what it is. It's a minor illusion, but he can do it as a bonus action with limitations, obviously. Did I get that right, Aiden?
Yeah.
Right. So what you see telepathically from this is that you see a couple of horse riders come up, and just before they arrive, you get a good glimpse of them. They're in black and gold armor, mostly black with like gold accents. Very like super heavy type armor. See one guy draw a sword. It casts no glint off of it, and he wails down on your illusion, slices through it, and he immediately notices that this is not a thing, relays that to his other guy, and you hear them shout back. You hear it twice. You hear them shout back, "It's an illusion," and then you guys hear it says, "It's an illusion." And they move forward a little bit more, and then you see both of them. One of them pulls out a scroll. The one who had the sword, and the other one pulls out another sword and a hand crossbow. So that's what you see has just happened. The rest of you, Treyon, you see what has happened with this group that has moved forward. Tim,
Perception or
Humility.
let's see shit. You are
We
more
ain't
focused
found
on
shit.
How about this? With my hearing, do I hear any weapons being drawn?
No, actually, the weapons don't make that noise.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Brendan
So,
is intrigued.
so
Tim is like,
who's
I'm
at
hiding
the?
so well.
I'm I'm in the back, behind cover, watching over the two of you guys up front, and I'm looking and I see Tim hiding behind this tree. And it's just way too small
Like a
for what he's
sapling.
trying to do. Yeah. He's fairly sure he's hidden.
I'm very confident.
Shape
Like beyond a reasonable doubt.
Shape shift
And
into
like,
a beanpole. You might
I'm
have a shoot.
hiding. I mean, if it was like a nat 1, it'd be like I close my eyes and I'm hidden. If they can't see me, I can't see them. So, Avril, you, shit, I gotta look at what languages you speak. Give me a second.
I've got it.
I have it too.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
I was just saying because this way it's like,
No!
whoa.
No! Ah, much better.
Love it.
Yeah, just like that.
So Avril, you and Jasper hear what you guys immediately recognize it as primordial. You hear just an intense amount of cursing coming from behind you, and a little bit of commotion, but you're not really sure what is going on. That brings us to Avril and Jasper. Okay, you two guys are at the forefront, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the slow approach of horse hooves. It sounds like click 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 click, as if there's multiple horses coming your way, and you see it. It's only a flesh wound, and you shrubbery, and you see the two horsemen come around the bend, and then you hear, and your floating
Do what?
spellbook thing, your floating head, it sees two more of them approaching, and two more of the guard are approaching, and they're coming up at rapid speed behind the other two as the first two arrive, and one guy looks down at you guys. You see through his helmet, his eyes are like pitch black. You don't see anything behind it. He looks down from his horse, looks down at you guys, and says, "What be you here?"
Did I hear them speaking primordial earlier?
No, that was coming from behind you, and it sounded like my character.
Okay.
Real quick, Aiden. I sent you a message. I took pictures of your spell listings with your modifier and well, no, if you're on Messenger, you should be able to go while the video's going. You should be able to go into Messenger, see that I sent you a message, and it'll have 3 photos of all like your spells, the spell slots, the modifiers, and everything. So, yeah, you'll have those readily available.
Yeah, I think I heard someone outside. Mind if I go check if that's the other guys quick? Yeah. I bet that.
The
What
key.
means?
Just try to help him out. That way he doesn't have to keep asking me like what he has and everything.
You'll just
Okay.
hear me cry every once in a while with the aspect changing.
Jasper would answer them and just be like, we're travelers on the road. We made camp here after we encountered the remains of a bandit attack.
Excuse me. Oh, soda. Bandits, you say?
Hi,
Can
laddie.
you describe the bandits, or
There
are you
were
bandits?
4 bandits on horses riding at breakneck speed towards Waterdeep. We didn't think much of it till we rounded the bend and discovered what they had done to a caravan traveling along the road. They killed nearly everyone except for a creature that was locked in a cage. They even killed the horses. They were
Creature's trying to get his
delicious.
luggage right now.
You two laddies seem very well armored for casual travelers. What business do you have on the road?
We're transporting hazardous cargo to. Shit, hold on. Telephone. Duke, we're transporting hazardous cargo to Canada for research.
If you run into Professor von Helmer Schmeimer Hammerfell, tell him hi for me.
I shall keep that in mind. However, I'm not the runner, the leader of this group. That would be Axton.
Do I recognize the name?
Give me a history check.
That is
No.
my strong suit.
I can hear the TV.
Oh,
They just
yeah.
are not answering the door, I guess.
10 plus 1 is 11.
Just call the front desk. Aiden, just call the front desk and tell them, hey, my luggage has been locked in this other room for a while. Can I have my luggage?
Well, I can't prove that I'm with them because I don't have like. That's just asking to a key to another guest room, essentially.
Oh, they would escort you.
Yeah, they would escort you, yeah.
Call down and says, explain to them the situation. It's like, hey, we were traveling, we were with a bunch of group. My stuff accidentally got locked in another room and I ended up here. Is it possible that you can escort me and open the door so I can get my stuff? And I have a method of proving that it is my stuff and I'm not stealing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
Yeah. Be back then.
I've had something similar like that happen before.
Yeah. As long as he can describe some of the contents, he should be okay.
Yeah.
Shit, as long as he can describe the bag, he should be okay.
It all depends on how tight they would be on paying attention to it.
Yeah, that's true.
Where'd it go? What's stuck on my finger? I was going to throw it away eventually. So a while back, we had bought a couple of those massive bags of candy at Costco.
Yeah.
With all the mixes, and we were bringing it to our in-person group, and since that paused for a little bit, we have a bunch of candy.
You've been eating it.
So he looks at you and says, how are we to believe you? And this is where he would answer that
Jasper
I was
just
the
be like,
one trapped and
Peter.
whatnot.
Scouts honor.
And he's like,
Oops.
Katie picked it up at Aldi today. I'm happy.
Scout Funner, what scout group are you with?
That is a 26 for persuasion, for him to believe my
That
honor is
absolutely works.
worthy.
That absolutely works, because I rolled a 7.
Nice. Got a +8, so.
Even if I had like a really high +12 or something like that, I'd still be garbage.
Like, well, I'm more of a lone drunken scout in the woods up north, but I give you my word.
Okay. You see him. He hasn't put down his guard. He still has his sword at the ready. The other guy he lowers his crossbow, but he still has the sword at the ready. The crossbow is not that far from a little flick of the wrist, and so he looks
You
at you.
laddies,
Tell me, is this your new Corvid friend?
oh, you mean the big freaking crow? I thought he was some kind of avatar of the Morrigan or something, but apparently he's some magical kind of thing. He was the one in the cage.
Does he speak?
I haven't tried cawing at him, but he did use some words the other day, yeah.
Cool. You see him lean back for a second as the
You
two
got it?
other horsemen arrive.
Yep.
Nice.
Just got back when I got down there.
Sweet.
Perfect.
So what I miss?
That's really
Talking to the guards or whoever these guys are.
They recognized your character as a big crow, whatever it is. Yeah. And they were curious if you could speak. I told them I haven't heard any crow sounds from you, but that you were speaking last night.
If I could speak bird speak?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll speak bird speak.
Huh,
The one sitting on the horse that wasn't talking looks over and says, in an avian sounding. So the rest of everyone else, it just sounds like a couple of birds talking. It's really kind of weird. Sure.
Jesus.
Hey, if I can make Steven do this, worth it.
Would it be perception or investigation to see if I see any feathers under the guard who's speaking birdsong?
Hold on a second on that one. So
He's gonna lift up his skirt.
His
He
kilt.
leans over and he says to you, Avril,
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
I can understand you.
Do you speak common?
Yes, I speak common as well.
And he switches over to common. It's like, okay, so you understand all of this.
Yes.
Excellent. Then the first guard says, okay, then can you please explain what happened?
Can I explain what happened?
Yes, please explain to us.
This isn't common now, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are they referring to?
We camped out at the ransacked carriages, so they're probably
Yeah,
asking you what happened because they explained that you were part of the carriages.
I explained to them that we're just travelers on the road. We saw the bandits riding towards Waterdeep. When we rounded the bend, we saw the caravan that was sacked, and that everybody was dead except for you, and you were in a cage.
Oh, yeah. Wait, these aren't the guys that attacked us, right?
Theoretically,
this is
no.
different.
Okay.
They don't look
Okay.
like the other group.
You're a radical.
It is difficult to say. They clearly weren't after me. It was something or someone else. I can't give you too many details because they didn't give me too many myself, but they didn't seem particularly kind to me or my traveling companions. That is simply what I can say.
And he looks over at you, Jasper, and says, "So it's just the three of you here."
Can I roll
Oh,
for
no.
perception?
No, he's looking at. He says, "It's just the three of you
Oh, you
here.
didn't
You
see
got
Tim?
one guy behind the tree,
Yeah. Can I roll for
and
deception
the
to
two of
see?
you guys here. Roll a deception, please. Yes.
I'm still set up. Can someone roll it for me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. On it.
Thank you.
Do I hear that part of the conversation?
You absolutely do. You're within earshot.
That guy behind the tree?
Just kinda, just kinda
You got
sulks
a 13 plus 7. Yes. Oh, wait, you have advantage.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Okay, yeah, 13 plus 7, so 20.
Tim just kind of sulks out.
Yeah, you don't want the other roll, trust me.
My guys are rolling like trash, so that's a 6. 6 plus 2, so an 8 for insight. It's like, okay, all right.
Okie dokie.
We still do.
You seem
Very
like
good.
honest and honorable.
You
He
see the
wouldn't
one guy, over the one leader. He puts his sword in a not threatening fashion down, still holding it, but it's not at the ready.
Tim does have his
And-
hand. He doesn't have his sword unsheathed, but he does have his hand on the dagger.
Being a dwarf that grew up with a smith father, would I note the lack of reflection on their swords?
Give me a perception, and I'll say you can add an additional +2 to that.
Ooh.
That's good, because that's a 10 plus perception is 17, so 19.
You do recognize that the blade of the swords don't reflect. You do recognize that. You have seen this one time before, and you know that the technique to make it is very difficult. You just don't know. You don't remember necessarily what the material is. You just remember the technique was the son of a bitch to do, and to see that they have several swords of this type is quite interesting. The one leader, point man, puts the scroll away and raises his hands, and you see him do 2 and then 1 and then thumb, and one of the guys breaks off and goes back. So there's 3 of them up front with you guys right now. The other one has turned around and gone back. A few moments later, you hear the heavy crunching of the
dangerous
the
goods.
wagon moving forward. So as this is approaching, Jasper, give me a history check. Tim, you too.
Oh crap!
Oh, wow. Believe it or
History
not,
ain't
that
my
is another
best.
10, so that's an 11.
18 total.
Tim, you recognize first, but you see a guy you haven't seen in a hot minute. You see a Leonin character sitting up front, You recognize him as one of the people from Omega.
Oh, that's like from like the first week of our campaign.
That was a long time ago, yeah.
If I remember, he was kind of a dick. Not like Loxodon dick, but still up there.
Tim
And
looks at him
wasn't
and
he like
says,
hoity-toity?
Y'all still have that really nice lockpick set?
Uh, uh. Lockpick. Ah. Oh, aren't you just adorable? As this huge cart comes around. Now that so the sun has come up a little bit more, and you start to see like it getting lit up, and the cart is massive, and like all of it is this really dark black metal. The wheels are steel wheels, and it's being pulled by these just like absolutely like ripped horses. So up on top, you see a dwarven female that's running the reins, and Axton,
How
Scale of
who
1 to
gorgeous
is
10.
is her
sitting up
beard?
front.
I was gonna say scale of 1 to 10. Is she Jasper's type?
How long is her beard?
Longer than his at this point.
Rude.
That's a 5. I'll let you. I'll let you go 50-50 on that one.
Yeah, passable.
She has extensions in her beard.
False advertising.
He looks out at you guys, says, "So, you gonna let us pass, or are we gonna have to make this more difficult than it needs to be?"
I'm always a fan of making things more difficult than they need to be. But
Difficult's what we do.
if you're in a hurry, we can get out of the way. I was just curious what all these fancy lads with fancy swords were up to. But now that I see you on the wagon, I think I understand. How is Omega? Have you seen Jessup lately?
I can't say that I've seen her. And last I heard, she quit or was on a special assignment or something. I don't know. I don't really keep track of all of the things. Um, but
Funny,
hey,
you
if
seem
you're
the type.
down, if you really want to get down on it, he says, "You ready to go?" She looks over, and you just see like this like devilish look come across her face. It's like, "Oh, I am so ready."
Okay, she just went up a
She
few
says in a
points.
brusque voice.
She,
Yeah.
she's a spicy anvil.
Do you want to come back to my place and see my magic anvil?
You see her look at you like, what?
Tim looks at Jasper and says, "Why show her the anvil tomorrow when you can show her the hammer today?"
Shh. Saving that one, laddie.
You see her. She ties off the reins and hops down off the carriage with a loud thump. A little bit of dirt kicks up. Now she's a full dwarf and she is not as tall as you. She walks over to you, Jasper, um, grabs you by your chest, and says, "Oh, this is going to be so much fun." Pushes you back a little bit, takes a step back, and you see her just like wild shape and transform into a fucking T Rex.
Oh, she's a
She's a druid.
druid.
You like my brother. He's one of those things, too.
Yeah. She looks down at you and just roars, and it's like, "So, how do you want to do this?"
I said you can fucking go down the road. What are you turning into a dinosaur for, lassie?
What? You don't want to? You sounded like you wanted to play.
Are your buddies over there going to join, or is this a friendly bout?
You see them. You see them kind of step back a little bit, and you hear from up on the carriage. Oh, this is going to be interesting as hell. So, did you three of you really want to fight her? I mean, you're welcome to it. It'd be interesting
No,
to
I'm good.
watch.
As much as I like a scrap, why are we fighting again? If I'm gonna fight anyone, I want to fight that
Oh.
lion bastard.
I know. I want the lockpick set.
No. Oh shit, we lose an hour, don't we?
Oh, we're springing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're springing forward. So I'm gonna go to bed now.
Daylight savings tonight.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Just don't forget the camera.
I'll just put it out.
Put it up.
You see her look down at you from her pretty high up look, and she sees Lee for sure. It's like, oh, there's four of you. This is going to be even more fun. But if you guys really don't want to, you're still stealth up in the tree. So what do you want to do there, Treyon?
I was gonna see if I could look inside, or not crawl up on the carriage, but just like from my angle, look and try and see if I can see what's inside that carriage.
So the only noticeable thing that you can see on this carriage with your, with your passives, is there's no windows on this. It's not like a normal carriage where they or anything like that, where it's for a passenger. This thing is designed for high security, heavy freight. So there doesn't appear to be any kind of. There's only like a door. Excuse me.
Do I hear?
It looks like a door that
coming
you
from
see on a
there?
submarine with like a big fucking wheel. So no.
Okay, I was thinking that they were like doing like live transports or something.
Well, just because you don't hear anything doesn't mean there isn't anything. So Axon looks down at you guys and says, "So, I mean, she wants to play. You sounded like you wanted to play, but I don't think we really need to go to that. See, we're trying to transport this here slime. Well, some of you guys like to call it a gelatinous cube, but we're trying to transport this slimy little motherfucker down to Candle Keep. He's supposed to be there for research.
By all
We
means,
don't have that much time.
Aiden.
make your way to Candlekeep.
Aiden.
Fucking hate slimes. They ruin my ale, my whiskey, my gin. Are you sure they want to study it? Why not just set it on fire?
Well, technically, we didn't have booze at
Hey,
that point.
I'm
We
just
had
at the
barrels for
river.
booze.
I think I had like
No, they were
grain alcohol
he's in the
distilled.
process of making.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they ruined my mash bill.
So the T-Rex, she looks down at you guys, is like, oh man, I hate it when they eat all the alcohol. And you see her, she transforms back down into her dwarven shape. It's like, that was going to be fun. I was looking forward to that. Can we take a rain check?
Oh, absolutely.
Aye, lassie. Next time you need to stretch your maw, give us a call.
I happen to know of a place in Baldur's Gate. They have a fighting pit, if you will. We can meet up there at some point in time.
I've
I
been in
mean,
one of
it's
those
only about
once.
2 days.
I don't remember much of it though.
Uh, well, it's only about a 2 days trip from uh, Candlekeep, so I suppose we might be able to meet there if we're headed in the same direction.
We can call it a date.
You hear walk back over, and in one fall swoop of a leap, jump up onto the carriage.
Agile.
And mind you, this is a good like 12 foot up, so pretty high for a high jump for a dwarf. She makes her way up to the top, unlatches the thing, and you hear her go, yeah, and the horses start moving forward as whatever you guys are doing are now in the way.
I just step out of the way.
So,
Yeah, I'm stepping out.
Tim, you're probably still closer to the edge of the road. So the two of you,
I
I
step
will
more
say,
in the way then.
Averill and Jasper, give me dexterity saving throws at advantage to get out of the way, because you do have some distance, but it's not a whole hell of a lot. So you have enough time to
If
do a decent reaction.
Averil's within 10 feet of me, he gets another +5. So that's a 28 for me.
I can get +5, you said?
Yeah, if you're within 10 feet of me.
He is at
Say
the moment. He may not be afterwards.
That is an 8.
Okay, an 8. That's with the +5 and your dexterity save.
8.
Oh, yeah, you have +0 on your dex saves. Oh, so you roll a 3.
Ouch.
It's a good thing you gave him that +5.
Ouch.
Can he just fly?
Now, was that at advantage?
Advantage? Okay.
Yeah, was that at
Try
advantage?
not to kill the
No.
wizard.
Now will be.
No advantage.
Okay.
Mike, did he get a haircut?
We trimmed up his bangs, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's your older
That
kid
is an
who has
8.
the long hair, right?
Hold on, one more time. I didn't hear you clearly.
18.
Oh.
Much better. Much better than 8.
18.
All right. Roll me D6.
Yeah. So,
Drop the top and bottom. Roll me another D6.
you were able to get out of the way before the horses trample you. As this carriage starts moving forward, it picks up speed rather rapidly because these are big horses. A lot of horsepower in these days.
But there's like 4 of them.
And yeah, four great big horses, and then the 8 riders take up their position around again as they pass your camp and continue on ahead. They don't look like they're ready to stop yet. You see, Axel. You see him as you guys pass. You see Axel, and you see him pull down something very long and metallic looking, and stow it on his back. As he walks over to you guys, and says, "You guys handled that well. You guys handled that very well. I was getting ready to take out that Leona motherfucker. He seemed to be the leader of the group, but then that what the hell is that? Big fucking lizard-looking thing. I don't have anything for that.
If it's question, if the druid wild shapes into a lizard form, does that make it cold-blooded?
I think it would. Yes, it would take on the capabilities of the animal, whatever it is.
Jasper's not smart enough for this, but I'm assuming our wizard friend would be. So I'm guessing next time we encounter a giant lizard, he'll freeze it.
That one seems more like the style the new lizard, but that one looks like the style the older one. I think either would be fine.
See,
That one you could wear to school. That one you couldn't.
now,
So it'd be one thing just to wear.
so this is where it gets interesting. Do I want to go with the Jurassic
Maybe
Park
look at the
version
and see which one's better.
of the T Rex, where it's more lizard-like, or do I want to go with what science thinks it is, and it's more bird-like? So, like,
Our wizard
let's
friend would be the
basically
expert, right?
sure that they're not lizards and are actually avian. Basically, the T Rex is a big, big damn chicken.
With very
Correct,
brittle
yeah.
bones. So it's
So
all
let's-
volume and like no mass.
So let's be realistic. What's gonna be scarier, a giant lizard or a giant freaking chicken? Mind you, we're not in the Legend of Zelda. We're not in Hyrule. Okay, we're not gonna get swarmed if we attack one.
I'm sorry. Chicken? If you got pecked by a giant chicken, that would hurt.
One would probably taste better.
Mm.
Well, one would go around a lot longer too.
I've had gator, snake, and lizard, and
Oh, gator's delicious.
yeah, gator and snake's all right. Lizard's kind of It's like gamey. I'm not a
I've
fan
had
of
it.
game.
You just gotta get past the skin. That's the hard part.
I have not had a lizard, but I've had the other two.
I can't list everything I've had.
Anyways. So, are you guys ready to get this show on the road? Oh, by the way, I made some breakfast things for you guys, and you see him pull out a tray that he had. He basically made breakfast while you guys were dealing with whatever.
I rolled a 21
Yeah,
for
he brings out a
performance
tray
and
and he's like,
salivate.
so I made. These are basically egg muffins, not like egg McMuffins, not like that. No. Think like blueberry muffins, but made out of like eggs.
Nice.
Right?
Tell him we'll eat it.
So
I'll jump down.
it's
and have a
delicious. You
couple.
get a nice,
That's quite nice.
quite collectible. I know. It's I learned it from an old cowboy friend of mine. Clint something or other.
Beastwood?
Westwood.
Clint Beastwood?
Yeah, that one. No, Eastwood, Mr. Eastwood. Yeah.
Oh, I was
what's that
thinking the
bastard?
Beast Tamer guy. Sorry about that.
Somebody else. I don't know who that is. You probably don't recognize him either. He's not from your planet. But
Another
yeah,
druid.
I'm glad you
another
enjoyed this.
druid.
Jasper, you want to get your ass hooked up to the cart and we get this shit show on the road?
I'll get waffles
You see
squared
it.
away.
You see him walk over with his bag of tools and all of his shit bags and throws it in the back and hops in. It's like, all right, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
I get a couple.
Nonchalant.
I get a couple of the egg muffins and give them to Waffles.
Waffles each one. It's just like, oh,
I tried.
he
Tim,
doesn't like it.
I stole a sack of oats from the caravan massacre for waffles.
Okay, I'll go get the oats and I give that to Waffles.
If I saw Tim, I'd probably like slap his hand, be like, "No."
I eat the other muffins.
That's fine. He's made 12 of them, so there's plenty enough for everybody to get a couple.
For
Taking
kicks, I'm gonna go ahead and use my fine steed to have Ursa pop out, and I'll hitch him up to the cart 2 or the wagon.
Okay. Give me animal handling, because now you're like two very different animals that you're trying to hook up.
That is an 18.
All right, I had 17 in mind, so
Sweet. That plus
I
1
say
mattered.
I say it takes you the better part of half an hour to get them lashed up and hooked up together correctly, but they're hooked up, ready to go. You have one donkey power and one bear power to go.
Their speed's the same, 40 feet.
Yeah. So in the back of your cart, there's looks like enough foodstuffs and supplies that you were able to rescue from this encampment that should last you for several weeks easily if you ration it appropriately. There's otherwise there really isn't much thing of value in the camp that they left. So the encampment had looked like everything that was valuable was stolen. They left all of the food and killed everybody and all the horses. So, although they only had a couple of horses, there wasn't a whole lot. So, who's being where in the cart? I'm already sitting in the back.
I'll sit up front. I won't
sit
take
in
the
the
reins,
back.
but I'll sit up front.
All right, Treyon?
I'm sitting in the back.
Okay, Avril?
Back.
And Jasper?
Probably next to the food so I can get some snacks.
Then I guess I'm taking the reins.
I would telepathically tell Ursa to just follow the road south and let Tim pretend that he's driving.
Like last time? Yeah.
It works.
Hey.
Easy enough. So it takes you couple of hours. About you arrived just before midday at. Hold on, I read the map real quick. I forgot what it was called. Daggerford. You arrived about midday at Daggerford, and this is a small town. As you're approaching, you see, looks like there's a lot of farms and stuff as you get closer and closer. Still a lot of snow on the ground. It's a decent amount here, but whoever maintains the road has been doing a good job between Waterdeep and Daggerford so far. But otherwise, when you arrive there, it's a like I said, it's a small town. Probably 1,200 people or so live here. Yeah, good size, but it's midday, so I'll leave it up to you guys what you guys want to do.
Keep going.
Do we need to stop for any supplies?
I don't
What
know.
supplies?
I'm leading the way.
I think we're pretty well provisioned. I've spent a lot of time in the forest as well and can forage for anything that we need if we're lacking in anything.
Ah, excellent. Well, I can cook that, whatever you find.
I'll
Please
eat
do.
whatever you guys cook.
Awesome. All right, so Tim, give me a perception check for continuing the drive.
What am I using?
Perception.
Am I using just my eyes? Am I using my eyes and my ears?
Vision.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Hang real quick.
All right. So you
Sorry. So I'm using the last of my gift.
about an hour outside of town.
So taking 27 out of that would mean I'm paying $2 more.
Oh,
And then my gift card has 13.
Mhm.
So that is what, 5 total that I've taken out of my allowance.
Don't worry about it.
about an hour outside of town. You don't see anything special. Well, I mean, there is a sign, a little sign. It says the way in, a little arrow, and it just points down the road. You don't know how far away it is or anything like that. So everyone else is still floating around in the back with all the equipment and stuff, all the supplies.
Do any of us have like dice or Three Dragon Ante or anything?
I think I do.
Oh, you do?
I don't have dice, but I have like a pack, so maybe I have something in there.
Those usually come with games.
I'll tell Jasper, look through my pack, see what I got. I'm busy here.
I do not. I do not have any games.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5. Winner gets a copper.
11.
11?
2.5.
3.5, okay.
I'm sticking with my number 11.
3.
Lion guy, I still haven't learned your name yet.
Tree on.
What number?
6.
Apparently 2 of us don't know how to count. Bird guy, you win 2 copper. I hand him 2 copper.
Oh, I just figured that you weren't bright enough to know what the correct numbers were. So, hey, that's neat.
Well, I mean, if we were playing like the Thieves' Cant rules, then you may have won. But we were playing common rules.
Thieves can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
you
instead
said-
of a
you
5,
hear
you
it.
say butter. Instead of a 2, you say knife. You know, it's just whatever comes to mind.
My character starts speaking to you in fluent Thieves can't. Like, by whatever do you mean?
Oh, so
Thieves'
you've
Cant.
played before, back in Thieves' Cant.
It's like, trust me, I'm a professional. I've been around the block before.
Wait,
Tim tried
this
something he hasn't tried
gibberish
in a
that they
very
made
long
up
time.
is real?
He makes a fist and goes like this towards the old man. Like, I like you. Hoping he knows what it means.
He
And
reaches
doesn't try
out
to
and
freeze my hand
pokes
off.
the hand. He's like, I'm not sure what to do with this.
You make a
You just
fist and
kinda
bump your
poke-
fist on my fist. And that means we're friends.
okay.
Oh, shit. He's rolling. Last time he rolled, this did not go well for Tim.
Does a 20 hit?
Of course. Because I said hit. Oh,
Your
no.
hand is poked.
Yes, it is.
I'm just watching this go on and I'm just laughing.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage
Half.
as he punches your hand.
Tim, please, this is so much.
The instructions were not clear.
Tim just, no.
But it's halved, right?
That's half.
So, Tim, I will give you the option. Tell me that what? Actually, roll me a dexterity save.
Okay.
If you roll low, something bad will happen. If you roll high, you will just take the damage, which is halved because you're resistant to
Dex
it.
save, you said?
Yes.
I'll
He's
take
within
that
10
because
feet
I
of
get-
me. He gets a plus
because
5.
of my cloak, I have a +1 on all saves.
You get a plus 5 because you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, plus another 5. Nice, I'll take that. So I have a modifier of 14 now.
The
I'm
only
gonna roll
thing that's
two.
really going to
Total of
suck
24
is one.
with that modifier.
Okay, so you feel the force as he punches you, and you feel as if your socket of your shoulder is about to be dislocated. Because your hand is behind you, dipstick.
Yeah, I just pictured him looking back, and
but
it's all
instead,
slow motion. He sees that.
You're
fist
able to just
coming.
roll out of the way just enough, and your hand, it feels like you just punched the wall, and it hurts like hell.
Looks at him. Tim looks at him. Goes,
It's just like,
"Ow, I misspoke. You tap your fist on my fist. Tap. Keyword tap.
oh,
B-fist.
Like this."
Jasper would be like, let me give you a demonstration.
Tim's like,
And
Tim
lay on
takes his
fist
good hand
for
and goes,
Tim.
just like gingerly towards Jasper. You know.
Lay on fist. 5 HP.
Hey, I'll take my 5.
okay. Where I'm from, that's not a thing.
I imagine you see like a flash of divine light.
My hand goes from black and brown or black and blue to white again.
You still feel the pain, though.
What'd you say, Aiden?
Yes, you're at least an hour outside of town.
Add them. Never mind.
Tim looks at the at Aiden. What's your guy's name again?
Averell.
Averell, and says, are you able to fly?
I can stop a fall, but I cannot take off. No.
So can you fall with style? Because I've done that before.
I can indeed fall with style.
Oh. We should
Not
fall with
preferable,
style
but if I have to
together at some
fall, I
point.
do fall with style.
You and I should fall with style at some point together.
Noted.
So as you guys pass through Daggerford, I'm sorry, as you guys pass about half a day's outside of Daggerford, you come across a interesting looking mountain formation. It looks you guys have seen this before, but it looks like small rolling hills. They look like little domes that are about 5 foot tall. And they're all heading east from where you guys are. As you guys continue to head south, it just looks interesting. So
Is burial site?
If you want to investigate it, you can, but it's going to slow you guys down if you do.
Do we ever do anything fast?
No.
Tim dies.
Tim has not, knock on wood, died yet. That was Salas and that was Bill.
I want to use my wizardly curiosity to stop the caravan and see what this is.
So, please describe how you're doing what you're trying to do.
I'm gonna look around. Like, is there any distinctive features to these hills, or?
No, they're. It looks like you would see a normal field of grass or something like that, but there's like hundreds of these little. They're about 5 foot high and about 15 foot wide. Little like mounds.
Can this
Doesn't
be a
appear to be
side
anything
quest?
special about them other than they're there.
And there's like
Huh?
Teletubbies that we can murder.
I'm really
No.
glad I had not taken a drink yet.
It seems to be surrounded by patches of various trees and stuff like that, and on several of there's openings to just what look like regular rolling hills. You're not really sure what this is. Um, Give me an intelligence check. See if you can't try and ascertain what this could possibly be.
Wait, am I still? Is the carriage still rolling, or did he actually get me to
No.
stop it?
If he asked us to stop, I probably would have asked Ursa to stop. And I'm guessing his mass is greater than Waffles, so it would have stopped the whole cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got an 18.
Okay. You have some theories, but you really can't. Like, it could be burial mounds for something. There's no descript anything. It's very nondescript, other than it's just these weird mounds.
Yeah, I don't have any spells that could help with this. Any ideas?
I've got one. It's called Shovel.
Yeah. Got a shovel?
Actually, I don't think I do.
No.
Nice
have a
idea.
knife.
You have a what?
I have a knife.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you're gonna need an archaeologist.
No, that was Vidania.
Yeah. Who could wild shape into like a badger and dig a hole.
Or dog. Or wolf.
Anyways, you would probably you get the idea that you're probably gonna need somebody with the right kind of equipment and the right kind of expertise to deal with this, to do any
I
further
don't think that happened.
investigation. Hmm? Back on the road again?
Disappointingly, yes.
We're back.
You guys continue on down the road. You for the rest of the day's journey, you don't have any issues. Some traffic comes the other direction. Um, you see another wagon or two. Nothing incredible. It's just not the time of year for heavy traffic. Um, but eventually, you guys make it to Liam's Hold, about a day outside of Daggerford. You arrive late in the evening, um, and you actually see the. It's not a very big place. Probably a total of maybe 12 buildings here. Um, you see the massive armored cart, and it's got 4 guards around it right now, and it is parked in a barn, uh, and hanging outside of the barn structure is a sign that says, "Oh shit, what's it called for the animals?" Or like cart parking kind of a thing. Is where you find. Huh? Stables. Yes. Thank you. Um, it says Liam's Stables, and you pull into the stables. There's several other carts here too, although the only one being guarded is the heavy metal one. And across the way from the stables is Liam's Hold Inn. What do you guys want to do?
I'm assuming stay at the inn for the night and then continue on down the road.
That'll work.
It's like I said, it's past sunset, so it's a little dark, but they have some torches and braziers lit. Braziers,
Razors.
braziers, whatever. So,
I mean,
fire
I'm cool with
pits.
burning braziers. That's fine.
I mean, I'll look if they're burning braziers.
So you get over, you park your cart at the stables. Stable boy comes out. Uh, oh, you guys are. Oh, hello. Is it just the one cart and the two animals?
Aye, laddie.
Oh, that's a bear. I'm not used to have seen bears. Donkeys we've seen before, but
It's very
uh,
fluffy.
how do bear? So how do you want me to take care of your
He,
bear?
he understands common. He's actually a celestial spirit, so you can just leave him alone. He'll be fine. Unless you try to mess with our belongings.
Okay. Um, so, Mr. Bear, sir, if you don't mind, it's my job. I need to unhook you and park you over here, please.
Tell Ursa to nod.
And thank you. And he goes and unhooks your donkey and brings him over, gives him some food and water. Says, he walks over to you and says, "So the price for the donkey, since the bear is a celestial, doesn't need anything. The price of the donkey in the stable for the night, it'll be a silver and 3 copper, but you pay that in the morning."
Sounds fair.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys are going to be staying at the inn across the way.
Aye, laddie.
Just in case something happens, who should I be looking for?
The dwarf.
You can
Okay.
you can
And
call
your
me
name
Jasper.
is, please? Jasper, thank you. My name's Nicholas. So he writes it down and it says, Jasper, one bear, celestial, and one donkey and cart.
Also, you
One
can tell
donkey ass.
you can tell my bear Ursa if anything happens, and he'll relay the message to me.
Oh, well, how neat. Okay. Thank you. Then have a good night, a good rest, and like I said, it's a silver and 3 copper for the care for the night. You see, he turns around. It's like you kind of hear him say it, kind of under his voice. I haven't seen a bear before. It's kind of terrifying. Okay. Bless you. Like, now that everything's taken care of for that, I need to get something to eat. I need to get something to drink. I will be back. I finished my water. Now I don't have any.
Well, that's what happens when you finish your water.
I'm waiting for my print to finish so I can start a new one.
Switch to my computer.
Oh. Hey, there you are.
Yep, switching to my computer.
Okay. So as you make your way over to the inn, and quite an interesting affair. It's not that big, but as you enter in, there's a long table kind of in the middle with several people sitting around it. Um, you see your Leonin friend, Acton. He's sitting off of the corner at a small table with nobody else with him. He's just sitting over there. He seems to have a pint in front of him. You see there's to the left 2 bars. One that looks like it might be where you check in at for the inn, and the other one looks like an actual bar for alcohol. And behind the bar for alcohol, there's looks like what's that thing called? A door that a few seconds later opens up and reveals that there's a kitchen behind it. What are you guys doing? Who's taking point?
I assumed your guy was because he said he needed food.
Oh, okay. Who walks in and is like, where can a guy get something to eat and somewhere to sleep? When the guy behind the counter looks over, he's like, oh, over here, please come this way. And how many of you would be here for the night? We're a little tight in the rooms this evening. We only have 2 available. If you don't mind. How many for night? Like, I'll take 1. Drown, you good to bunk with me again? He looks over at you.
Never had a problem with bunking with you, mate.
Excellent. And another room for these 3. They can share. There's a dwarf and a bird. It's fine. I'll take care of the coverage on this one. How much is it for 5 meals and 2 rooms for the night? He's like, oh, 5 meals. Let's see. That's maybe plus 2 rooms and gold and silver. So the golden a golden 5 silver, please, for the night. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'll take care of that. See, he pulls out, pays the guy, and says, "Most excellent." And she hands him the key. And who's going to be responsible for the other one?
I'll take
You, you bird. You look responsible, and hands it to you.
it. Never mind.
Made the right decision.
I imagine Tim under his breath. I've got my own keys anyway.
Yeah. No.
Oh, excellent. How's the food work? It'll come out. Just have a seat. The server, she'll take care of you if you need anything to drink. You just gotta go ask her. And, excellent. He walks over and walks over to the table and sits down. Man, these chairs are always too small. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Got like games in there. They like chess, darts, anything.
Nope. Wait, 4 in this thing? Why?
The question earlier got Tim
No,
curious. Tim goes and looks at his pack. Does he find any games in his pack, Peter? Dice, cards. I'll roll for it if you want me to.
Better question is, are there any dice or cards in the tavern that you can make disappear and reappear at our table?
You can ask the guy at the desk.
I go ask the guys, like, do you have any
Yeah.
dice or cards?
Oh, yeah, of course. He reaches under. He's like, he pulls out a small little box, pops it down in front of you. It's a deck of cards.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of decks of cards and a couple of sets of dice. Could be enough to play any game you need to play.
Cool, and that's included in the room, right? I get to take these?
No, this stays here.
No. You told the
play it.
other guy that the games were included with the rooms.
No, I know what I said, and that's no.
The stable boy said that you said that you said that you included games with the rooms.
I'm sorry, sir. You are mistaken.
I'm just trying to get a roll. I love my persuasion. I want to use it.
You can certainly try and roll a persuasion.
Yeah, I'll try to roll persuasion.
But you're not being very persuading to me, so.
All right, I'll roll it, whatever. Would a 25 do anything?
I'll say, because you brought up the stable boy and are all over the place with your convincing. It's like, sir, I apologize, but I don't quite believe you. You have a lot of different things you're talking about. And,
I've
let
heard a
you
lot of things.
borrow
Man.
the
I've had a long
game
day.
set. You can absolutely borrow the game set, and you can play it here at the table if you need to, but you need to return it before you go to bed.
Fine. I'll bring the cards and the dice over.
A few moments later, a half-orc woman walks out, and she's got in one hand like 5 pints of beer, and in the other hand, like 3 trays is like on her arm of food, and she brings that out and looks like, "I'll be with you in a second." Brings it over to the other end of the table. Sets down 4 of the beers and 1 of the plates, and then takes the other 2 plates and the beer and brings it to Axon in the corner. She walks over to you guys, says, so you guys ordered a meal. And what do you want to drink?
Is this the famous meal?
Well, we have a choice. You have beef or chicken.
Oh, okay.
Beef.
For tonight's meal for beef is lovely roast beef with mashed potatoes and corn, and the chicken is a barbecue chicken with barbecue beans and cornbread.
Oh, chicken.
Two beef.
One chicken. It's like, I'm gonna go with the steak tonight. One meat. What do the rest of you? What do the rest of you two want or three
Advocate.
want?
Averail, will it be weird if I eat chicken in front of you?
I won't stop you, but I will silently judge you.
I'm
Tim
okay
doesn't
with
care. The
that.
barbecue chicken sounds good.
I'll go
Oh,
for the chicken as well.
Just for that comment, we're going. Give me the bird.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
You got it.
yeah. Aiden, what is it that you wanted to eat? What are you ordering? You got the beef or the chicken?
The beef.
Okay.
He's not a cannibal.
Okay. And,
I mean, if he's a crow, isn't he?
Distant cousin.
what is it that you guys want to drink? We have.
Meat.
We don't have any of that. We got an ale.
Oh, I can't have alcohol.
We got a brown ale. Yeah, we got an ale. We got a brown ale, and hey, water.
That's the only non-alcoholic you have.
No, we have milk too. We have juice.
I'll take some juice.
Take a nap.
Okay. And for the rest of you,
It's like
Couple
an
of brown
ale and a
ales.
brown ale.
Ale.
oh,
Tim
okay.
goes ahead and pops his
Regular ale?
evening pill.
It's hard to see two Leonins here at the same time. What would you like, sir?
Two.
She's addressing you, Treyon.
Oh yeah, no. I said 2 brown ales.
Ah, okay. And I'll take 2 brown ales as well. That actually sounds pretty good. And a water. A little thirsty. Okay. So she comes back, she brings out the 2 plates of food and for 2 plates of beef for the 2, and the 3 plates of chicken for the rest of you, and brings down all of the drinks. So all the ales are in these proper things. Tim, yours is in like a little kid's cup.
Yeah, I knew
comparatively.
I knew it was coming. As soon as you described the cups, I knew it was coming.
She's like,
Excuse me, man.
at least on the plus side, the juice is a free refill. You get a free juice out of it.
Can I just get a bigger cup?
Ma'am, milady. Is
Yes, yes.
So he's got a hole in his lip. He doesn't know it yet. Is there any way you can get him almost like a little sippy cup?
So we do have a kid's cup, yes. I can get him one. Of course.
I already have a kid's cup, thank you very much.
Nah, just
Oh, no, that's just our standard juice cup.
Might I recommend a bigger juice cup?
Too late. She already gone off. She already bugged off to go get a smaller cup for you.
And she comes back, and it's just the littlest thing with 2 little handles on the side. It looks like a little sippy cup, like you get for little
Perfect.
kids.
That's beautiful.
Will
Perfect.
this work? There you go. And she brings you another cup of juice. So now you have 2 cups of juice and a sippy cup.
Tim chugs the sippy cup as soon as she walks away and then puts it in his pocket.
Make a sleight of hand.
24.
Oi, why you stealing the dinnerware?
Darn you! I knew I heard a thud. It looked like a drink and take cup. What can I say?
Oh, I mean, it is made out of metal, so that's kind of weird to take.
Everywhere
If you
that I
wanted it
went
to
as
come
a child, the kiddie cup was always take home.
she looks at you funny. It's like, we don't get a lot of kids around here.
I see they started your rogue training early, Tim.
Technically, compared to everybody else here, I am a child. I'm still only like in my early 20s. I'm barely older than Aiden.
Yeah. My character is like 300 and something years old.
Yeah, Tim's 22.
No. You guys enjoy the food and enjoy your drinks.
Tim puts a cup back up. Darn you, paying attention. Don't let me have any fun.
So you guys finish your food and drinks. What are you guys doing afterwards? You guys want to go to sleep? You want to play some card games or the dice games? What do you want to do?
What's up, Aiden?
It is late in the evening at this point in time.
We gotta play. We got.
Yeah, sure.
You tried to haggle.
Do
that
the
away.
rooms have a fireplace in them?
You haven't been to the room yet.
Okay.
Tim will play some dice with the bird guy.
Then I'm gonna go up to my room.
Tim's like, you got any gold to play for?
Have the copper.
Oh, I can play coppers. I'll play coppers.
Penny Annie, I like it. All right, I'm in.
Are we gonna play straight rollies?
No. 100.
Oh, cannonballs.
Roll.
Got it.
No, I got advantage on this.
Oh, crud.
For games?
Yeah, you can have advantage with
Oh.
game sets.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't even know if you have
you
advantage
can.
on that.
I have advantage with both dice sets and chess sets.
Oh. Remind me never to play games with you.
Dumbass.
I figured it
Dumbass
was
picked the
the
game.
ability.
Dumbass picked the
turn
game
those-
with a ringer.
Gonna turn those coppers into
Usually how it
silver.
goes, Steven.
Do what?
It's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Brendan's more familiar with turning silvers into copper.
No, it's turning silvers into
yeah,
change.
as you're walking away, the hell's my fucking guy's name? Axel. Axel turns to you and says, "Hey, you're gonna need the keys," and throws them at you. You get up to the room, and it's nothing to write home about. It's a smallish room. There's a good sized bed and a side table. At the end of the table, that's right by the door. At the end of the table, at the other end, there's a window and a small, like, coal heater, coal stove. And sitting on it, it has a pot of water of some sort. You see how but it does like exhaust out. So the room has a little small coal-fired heater. It's not on at the moment.
Okay.
There's a lamp on the table.
Okay. I'll light the candle in the lamp.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and get that coal stove going. If just for nothing else, kind of just let it go on like a low, like not open it up all the way, but just enough to take the chill out of the air.
Sure. It takes you a little bit to get it going, but they have all the supplies and stuff for you to get a nice little fire going. You know, it's like a little potbelly stove. Nothing big.
Okay.
So, and it starts warming up the room, and it actually feels quite nice in there. The low heat is a nice relaxing to the cold winter that's out there, and you soon find yourself in 99 land, and you know, poof, you pass out on the bed. All right, so for the four of us who are playing, um, like, all right, uh, I put 2 copper down. Like,
2 copper.
I bet you, I bet you I can roll higher than you.
Let's see about that.
I'm in.
Who else? Who else is gonna take my bet? All
Why
right.
not?
Put your coin down.
Clink.
2 copper. It's not a whole hell of a lot, right? So basically, how I've been trying to run the money is a copper is $1, a silver is $10, and a gold is $100. Right?
Okay.
So it's just a little bit easier to relate the costing of things. So, all right. Well, let's roll.
Do I still get advantage?
Mm.
Absolutely.
So I can roll
So
twice.
roll
Get...
a D100.
Okay.
And roll twice and tell me what you get. Well, I got me a 92.
Damn it! I had an 82.
I got a 77.
You're like, that was the best easy money I made so far. All right, that was my turn. Who's next?
Let's do this.
All right. Well, you set the bet, and you say what you want to be. You want to be above or below, basically.
Let's go below.
All right. So
Whoever rolls lowest?
yeah, basically, if you roll lower than what he rolls, you win. If you roll higher than what he rolled, you lose.
All right. 2
And
copper.
Brandon, you're rolling for psychic damage here.
Right. I put my two. Actually, I make a deal of using the 2 coins that Tim put in and put Tim's coins in. Oh, gross. Okay. So you call it.
What'd you roll?
It's your turn. So you roll your D100 at advantage.
2.
And you rolled a 2.
Is that it?
I'll hand you 2 copper.
I rolled a 14. I don't think we're gonna beat the 2 unless you roll a 1.
I rolled an 84. I rolled higher.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch. Well, at least it wasn't my 2 copper. He slides it over to you. All right, Jasper, it's your turn.
Oh.
So you determine whether you want people to roll higher than you or lower than you.
I put in 2 copper. I'm like, not sure about Tim here, but I don't think he can roll lower. Okay.
that's
Okay.
pretty fucking high.
What'd you roll, Jasper?
I got an 11.
50. I'll give you another 2 copper.
60.
Tim
Ah,
is voting
shit.
here is he should not gamble.
What'd you roll there, Avril?
So you said higher or lower?
I bet that you could not roll lower.
Yeah, it's 43.
Yes.
Tim, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to bet you should roll higher, but if you're within 5 of my number, I will give you a gold.
Give me a what?
A gold.
Yeah. All right. I put my 2 copper down, and I pull out a gold, and I set it in front of me. And I hold it. Because I don't trust Tim yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
I
What'd
rolled
you roll,
an
Tim?
81.
I got 49.
I got a 58. Give Tim my copper.
66.
Get your copper.
All right, I got 6 gold back. I got my gold back.
Your copper?
Yeah.
Copper.
It's all gold to me. It's all shiny. Didn't I mention Tim is colorblind?
All right. Let's raise the stakes a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Still had I never put my gold away. Like I placed 1 gold. It's like I bet you can't be within 5 of me. That's my bet. On a D100.
How much you put in?
Higher or lower, but within 5.
Yeah, but how much money did you put in?
1 gold.
1 gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can
Why
take that one.
not? I'm rich.
Yeah, why not? I'll play that.
Don't you have like 200 gold or something?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 33.
I did not within 5. I rolled an 88.
I was close, but I got a 52. If I would have like ticked over once more.
Avril, were you in on this one?
No.
Okay. That's the best 2 gold I've made today. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. He pockets it and said, my old bones need a nap.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys keep
after
playing.
you take a gold.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'll play another round with you guys, and then I'll go to bed. I'm as much as I've just been sitting in the back, it's we're getting too old for this shit.
Oh, I'm gonna head up to bed. I'd like to be asleep before Tim gets up there since he ate beans.
I'll play you one more round.
I'll do one more.
All right, go ahead, Avril. Set the bet. What are we doing?
All right. Like the last one, let's do if you're within 5, higher or lower.
Okay.
I'll give you gold.
You have a gold. Oh, look at that.
Well, you get the pot, right? So, all right, there's my gold.
My gold's in there.
All right. That's an 87.
Oh, sure. And now I roll a 46.
You know, I rolled a 9. You know what's right next to the 9? 87. Yeah. Here you go.
I'll get that then.
You give him my gold, I'm assuming?
No, he's gonna put that one in a case like his first dime or his lucky dime.
Right.
I give you a gold. I don't specify which one it is. All right, Jasper, you good for another round, or are you done? You're already
Oh.
gone.
Yeah, I'm gone.
All right, Jim, it's your turn.
Last one, and I'm going to bed. I've lost enough gold. All right.
Fair enough. What are you doing? You call it.
Within 5, either direction. If you're exactly half mine, I'll give you a platinum.
What do you mean by half yours?
So if I roll an 88 and you roll a 44, I'll give you a platinum.
And of course, rounding down. Rounding down.
No, it has to be exactly half to get the platinum.
So it only works on even numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If
so it only
Adam
works
rolls an
50%
even
of the time.
number.
What, Aiden?
So it only works 50% of the time. Like, I can only have that chance 50% of the time.
Correct. But you don't have to pay me platinum. I'll just give you a platinum if you're exactly
So the
half.
chances of winning are 11.5%.
Yes, but you don't have to give me if it's not. I'll just give you a platinum.
Nah, I'm gonna have to back up out of this one.
I put in the gold and I pull out a platinum as well and says, deal. But tell you what, if you want to really raise the stakes, if you roll and I roll double what you get, I get your platinum. All the same.
Wait. No.
So if you roll the 44 and I roll the 88, I get your platinum too.
No. No.
Just roll an odd number,
Nice
Tim.
try. My perception is sharp on this one. No. We'll just trade platinums. No.
All right.
All right,
Fine.
how about this? If
Yeah,
you're
you
half
roll-
mine, so if I roll an 88 and
Yeah.
you roll a 44, I'll give you a platinum. But if I'm half yours, you give me a platinum. So in other words, the role's reverse. Oh yeah. I rolled a 27.
75. I take my platinum and I put it back.
But you give me the gold.
Here's your gold. All right. You're not that dumb of a son of a bitch.
I know how to make it fun.
He reaches out his hand. He reaches out his hand to you and says, "My name's Axel Chaindrack. Nice to meet you."
Tim.
Tim, you're all right.
You're fun. I like you.
I know. If you don't mind my asking, how'd you end up with Jasper? There's a whole bunch of other things.
We
And
had
he was
an
just,
invite.
order. Can we get some more beers over here?
No, what? You, me, juice only.
Oh, I didn't say they were for you.
Oh, okay. Wait, how does our
He's a big
boyfriend,
fucking hippo.
how does
Beers
our
is
boyfriend
nothing.
drink beer?
I'm used to it.
Do you just pour it down the beak, or do you stick the beak in the cup?
Pour it down the beak.
Oh, okay.
You used to using lips. I'm used to using beaks.
Hey, Steven, emergency injection port.
Induction port.
Induction port, yes.
For all of you non-Mass Effect
My
fans
wife
out
just got
there,
out of the
that's
tub.
called a
She's very
straw.
No, we just had an invite. All received an invite to do a job, and we ended up sticking together because we got along all right. Brovos was a bit of a dick, but he was a good teacher, good mentor.
I don't know any Brovos.
It was a asshole with a heart of gold.
Well, you see a lot of that these days. Oh, let's go scratch.
So we just kind of stuck around, and then some of our party had some other things to do, and they didn't say any goodbyes, but that's kind of apparently our thing. So me and Jasper are just kind of doing our own thing, and I'm a little sick, so we're trying to make me a little better.
Oh, what's got your ailments? As he finishes off the first drink.
Oh, I just got a hole that keeps leaking. I got to figure it out.
Says, really? Oh, that sucks. Just out of curiosity, have they tried cure wounds on you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Now I got to go see
I
a
figured I would
specialist.
ask. Oh, who are you looking for?
I don't know. Some guy in Baldur's Gate. Jasper keeps all that stuff down, written for me. My memory's crap.
Dr. Warrenstone.
You just hear down the hallway, Dr. Warren! Yeah, that guy.
Take your medicine before you finish all your juice.
I took my medicine before dinner. I'm on Wednesday, right? That's what the capsule said? The container? The W?
It's an M.
You're holding it upside down. Damn it.
Damn it, Bobby. He's like, just out of curiosity, you don't mind if I smoke, do you?
Nah.
And
Alcohol, I gotta stay
he
away
pulls
from.
out of his pocket this long, like Gandalf style pipe.
My wife has put mine somewhere. I don't know where it is.
You see him pack it and get it going. Not with a lighter, but he's got. He reaches over with a. I think. Do they have firebolt? Yes. Reaches over and firebolts it. It's like, I love this thing. It's like, watch this. And he gives a nice long drag and then breathes out through his nose. And you start seeing a little, like, show up. Like, I can show you all of the memories that I wish to share. And you see it slowly start to form into the image of a woman. It's like, you can't tell, it's just smoke. There's no color, but there is definition to it. And you see it looks extraordinarily elvish. Very pointed ears, though. They look a little bit longer than normal. Very, very gaunt features. Like, that was my wife.
Looks like you were a very lucky man.
And after a few seconds of it, after it forms, it sticks around for a few seconds and then it starts dissipating. Yeah. She died tragically. She had some sort of medical problem. We were on our way to go to see a doctor, and she didn't make it.
Yeah, that's why I gotta take my pills.
Yeah. Well, you have my word. We'll make sure that you get safely to Baldur's Gate and get you taken care of.
I appreciate that. What's with your buddy? He's a bit Bitey.
Snappy, I think would be the better term for
Well,
it.
right now I've just been hit
No,
with darts with him, so I'd say a little more bitey for me.
fair enough. It really takes the fuck around and find out thing to heart.
I know the
So
type.
basically, he used to be kind of the catch and release program, if you will. You guys have that here? I don't know.
The what relief program?
Catch and release.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he would catch the bounty and bring him alive, captured alive.
Yeah, y'all mentioned that.
Yeah. Well, one of the guys that he captured alive, he brought back alive, and I don't know exactly what happened, but eventually that guy got out, and
He's not so much about
murdered some
catching
of
release
his
anymore, is he?
murdered some of his people who are very dear to him, and now he's not so much catch; he's more of wanted dead, not alive. He's got a good heart on him, but he's been through some shit. He just doesn't want to deal with it anymore.
I get it.
Anyways, well, I'm gonna head up to bed myself. Yeah, if he gives you enough coin to pay for the drinks, does plops it down in front of you. So they should cover all the drinks for tonight from everybody's drinking. Puts down like 2 gold and several silver. Oh,
Tim resists taking the coin.
He looks over at before he sees you trying to thinking about it.
My hand twitches.
Says he sees you thinking about it. It's like, oh, don't.
I know. It's when I start trusting people is when my instincts start coming under control a little bit.
Listen, I tell you what. In the morning after breakfast, and we head out. Maybe we could talk some more. I'll sit up front with you.
All right, sounds good.
So, Avril, you get all of that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Just out of curiosity, there, sir. How old are you?
Me?
Yes, sir.
I'd imagine Everill's actually around 25, since they don't live as long as humans, and he's still somewhat he's still pretty youthful.
But
Okay.
yet older than Tim.
I'll let you be the youngest.
Well, it's he doesn't have any of those any of that filled out on his description. So it doesn't have his eye color, doesn't have his height, his hair color, skin color, age, weight, none of that. It just has his faith and alignment.
I had midterms, so I didn't have time to make a character.
If you get a chance to, sometime between now and next week, it'll be fine.
Sure.
Spec that out a little bit. I mean, if you want to put a little bit more into your background too, descriptions and whatnot, it's all good. I think that's under backstory in your notes, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. That's more for me to ask you questions so everybody else knows. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. You guys do what you need to do. And don't forget to return the stuff, the
Yeah.
games.
Can't blame me for trying.
No, but I follow a set of rules. I try to keep by them as much as possible. Try to be good with people. Real simple. Anyways, you guys have yourselves a good night. One last thing for you guys. Takes another long drag, and you see him blow out the smoke again. And you see, this time it's a image of Dem. He's like, he just leaves it there, and it disappears after a few seconds. You immediately recognize her
Wait.
as he turns and walks away. Doesn't say anything else.
Tim's just like, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
You just hear a low as he rounds the corner and goes down the hall.
I'm gonna return the game set.
Good guy. Okay. So, Tim, are you done for the night?
I'm good. I go to bed.
Avril?
Yep, that's it.
Right. So the two of you make your way down the hall, find the door, enter in, call it a night. And I'm going to stop here just because it's a good stopping point for the next morning, for next week, because it's daylight savings and I got to be up an hour earlier.
And I'm getting tired myself.
So that means I lose an hour of sleep before going to church tomorrow. So I'm going to say good fight, good night,
That was
and
fun.
we'll see you next week.
Take it easy.